welcome back to Icarus, Olympus Solo Open World. Let's see, what did we do last time? We got ourselves a couple of modules. I don't think we even did an operation, but... Oh, hold on, we did. Solid metal operation. Oh, yeah, and then we did do a lot of exotics mining in caves, and with those exotics we got ourselves the holier and Pharaoh suit and extra modules. And look at that, since I used the holier and Pharaoh suit, it's messing up my inventories. So more and more I'm starting to think the issue is with the holier and Pharaoh suit. Yep, top 4 rows of my inventory. Shit, definitely looks like more and more starting to look like as soon as you get the holier and Pharaoh suit, it starts messing with your inventory. Oh well, it's night time, so let's have a quick nap. How is this one doing? So good, good. Okay, let's see, resource wise, we did use a lot of resources last time. Running low on smelted aluminum. Maybe I should add another smelter. What do we need for another electric furnace? 30 steel, I need 14 more electronics, bunch of concrete mix. Concrete mix should be fine though. Six, 7, 8. Gonna need 3 sap. There's 3 sap, lovely. I was making poison paste over here. I'll have 40, these 20 I can use to make the anti-poison tonics. Can only make 6, then I'm out of charcoal. So let's grab some more charcoal as well, after we have a bunch here. And there we go, make 20. You know what, chuck a full 500 in there. Then when these are done and the tonics are done, I can make green pills. Well, start smelting concrete mix, please. Electronics. Good. We can make, say, 80 electronics. That means I need a bunch more epoxy. Now we can go the easy way and go 3 sap and sulfur, for why not. Start making sticks already. And drop some more wood in here so we can make some more sticks. 2000 sticks is 503 sap. I'm gonna need 800 at least. So start making the 3 sap. I know I can use the tusks, but don't want to do that yet. More 3 sap there. We're gonna make 200. I need 600 more. Yeah. Do I have the... Barely, but I do have the organic resin for 80 electronics. And actually I also need a total of 30 steel and 4 glass. So let's throw that in there as well. There you go. Another 100 sticks. Can make another stack of 3 sap. Can make 50 with a crushed bone, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather keep it till I have a full stack. The sugar cubes can go here. Oh, by the way, so with yesterday's update on the sticks map, they did a couple of changes, and like the Ring Lake in sticks, they did some rather big map changes, and the same on the one of the central plateaus. For the people who lost their base in the terrain now, there is a separate branch on Steam which you can update to. This will revert your game, the world, back to the state before yesterday's update, and that way you can get your base. You can like grab the stuff from your base and move it around to a safe location where you can keep your base. Just saying. Let's grab 200 sulfur. And you can move your base out of the way, so when you get back to the normal branch, you still have your stuff. The base will not be swallowed by the terrain. It does mean you will have to move around your base, but I'd say it's still better than having your base disappear in the terrain. Start making more 3 sap. 160. Well, you know what? Let's actually make 50 epoxy out of crushed bone. Then I can make my electronics. There's the 80 concrete mix we need. Can go there. Grab the epoxy. almost. Make more tree sap. Grab the poison paste, which we can throw in a medicine bench. Almost, but not all of it. That's fine though. There's the stack of green pills here for... Okay, so I will need to... Oh, actually I can grab the blue pills. I don't have any blue pills in my medical pouch yet. I just want to say I will need to have to make a... like free up a spot here for the pills to go. Although they do stack 20, so it should be fine. Right. Green pills are being crafted. I have all 4 the pills now. That's good. And then at some point I do want like the survival kit bandages, for which I need reed flower. Didn't we just plant some reed flower? We did indeed. So let's grab them. Can use them to make survival kits. The first thing I'm gonna run out of is reed flower. That's fine though. 900 sticks. Make more tree sap already. Here I can start making the electronics. Okay, let's see. Steel. This goes there. I'm gonna need 8 screws. 4 glass. 60 electronics. How far are you? You have another 400 sticks. Good. Can make more tree sap. I can already grab 200 sulfur. Equip the niche pickaxe because I was over encumbered. And niche pickaxe reduces over encumbered penalty by 50%. Another 300 sticks to go here. Will this give me enough to... Yep, another stack of tree sap. Lovely. Give me my furnace. So we can smelt a bit faster. I also want the water tool, obviously. I'm gonna hook both water and electricity up. There you go. Can just about reach it. And this one. There you go. That works. Wrong bench here. So this way we can smelt our ores a bit faster. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh, out of copper ore, huh? being smelted. We have a bunch of this. We are gonna need more of those. Consume some food. Since I'm here, let's also drink something. Throw the titanium in here so it can continue smelting titanium once the gold is done. Keep this one for like platinum and such. Okay, well, how's my iron? Not a lot of iron ore, nor iron ingots. How's the steel? Not a lot of steel, so you know what? We're gonna grab the buffalo card. And we're gonna empty out the copper and iron drill. And then we'll... and we go around here, copper, iron. Then we swing around here, we grab more iron and titanium. What I could do to accommodate more, I could actually grab all this and throw it in a cupboard, so freeing up some more space for this guy. There you go. There's more slots free in the buffalo's inventory. I don't think I'm gonna need the food. Well, let's see, how much food do we have actually? I could as well. Eat one of these first, and then eat one of these. And then we go like full on mount mode. There we go. All the speed and stamina on the buffalo, hey? Now, 4 pheromone modules is kinda wasting module slots because of the diminishing returns. The first module is 50% effective, the second one is only... first module is 100% effective, the second is only 50% effective, the third only 25%, and the fourth 12.5% effective. Where's my drill? There. So I have to go here. Okay. So yeah, modules 2, 3 and 4 together are less effective than the first module alone. But I just like to min-max my character. But I can very easily, if I need more slots for example, swap out to pheromone modules for like carry modules, patching modules, without losing too much in stamina and speed on the buffalo. But yeah, like I said, just for min-maxing, you know, trying to squeeze that last little bit of speed out of the out of the mounts. It's fun though. In. Okay. Baby deer got adopted by the moa? Yeah, you see? Baby deer got adopted by the moa. The juvenile deer must have died. Oh, and now the baby deer despawned. Okay. If I would have killed the Moa, most likely the baby deer would have started following the horsey. Yeah, we can go down here. Geronimo! Whip. See, just enough water to not take any damage. And it saves me running around. Otherwise I would have had to travel around there and come down all the way over there somewhere. This is shorter and faster. And more fun. Alrighty. Let's go empty the drills. I'll do the easy way and grab a green pill. After all, I am making new green pills anyway, so... You're gonna be set to stay, you're set to stay, lovely. We grab a green pill, and we also grab these two, because why not? Then we switch to full on carry mode. Now we have 78 inventory slots. That means we should be able to empty out both drills completely. Being over encumbered, don't care about being over encumbered. Still had like 24 slots. Yeah. See. Okay. Switch back to mount mode. And let's go and empty out the titanium drill. Hey, salmon 40 for Frutado. Salmon. Welcome to the channel. Wanted to buy this game, but I think it's a little expensive. Do you recommend this game? Do I recommend it? The fact that I have over 3,000 hours in this game, is that any indication of whether or not I would recommend this game? Because I for sure would recommend this game. Personally, I love this game. I prefer PvE more than PvP. With PvE you don't have the whole griefing thing, which I don't particularly like, so... let's see... D2 keep at 3. Let me quickly check whether or not I put this aluminum, marked this aluminum vein already. Oh yeah, I did. Good. So yeah, I like PvE more than PvP, and this game is like, it's nice and slow paced if you want it to. You can rush things, but you can also play nice and quiet and calm and slowly. Game might seem a tad hard initially, but once you get some experience, then the danger level is gonna drop, making it more relaxed to play. If you play this mission, so I'm currently playing an open world. So the world is persistent. This game was initially coded to be session based, as in you drop down fresh for every mission, and then you had to rebuild a base every time. It became a bit repetitive and grindy. That problem has been solved with open world. So it's less grindy and yeah, more fun to play overall. Yeah, more sense of progress. Straight away throw the and let's throw the copper in here. Let's actually grab some aluminum ore out of it. But yeah, the game itself, personally, I love it a lot. Now if you say it's too expensive, do you mean base game only? Because the base game itself is, or at least for me, it isn't that expensive. But then again, it does depend on your income and your expenses. Like, can you save 30 bucks for this game? Uh, Personally, I have like all the DLCs and everything, but I can afford it. And I do realize not everyone can afford to say, you know what, let's just spend 150 bucks on this game. I spend more because I like the game and I wanted to support the devs. So I was like, you know what, I'll just buy all the DLCs and everything. Like I said, I do realize not everyone can afford that. But the base game itself is quite affordable. Now if you want to test out some of the DLCs, and here is something I like a lot about this game. If you find someone else who actually does have the DLC and who starts a prospect, you can join that prospect even when you don't have the DLCs yourself. So if you, for example, want to check out Olympus map, hey, the cave is closed. So if you want to check out the Styx map, for example, like Olympus is base game, right? And if you say like, hey, I want to check out the Styx map, I don't know whether or not I want to buy it, find someone who has a Styx open world and join that player. Join that prospect. Some ore nodes have been respawned as well. Interesting. Like I said, you don't need to own the DLC yourself in order to play it. And that's something I like a lot about this game. They made it way more accessible for players. So yeah, if you wanna buy the game including all DLCs, for me the price in Europe is like 150 euros, something to that extent. You could wait till there's a sale and then buy the game. Or you say, you know what, I'm getting the base game now and I'm gonna wait for a sale to get all the DLCs. There is this bundle in Steam, like the complete the set bundle, I believe it's called, which basically looks at, okay, what don't you yet have, and the items you don't yet have, those will be added by this DLC, by this bundle, sorry. So you could get the base game right now and then wait for a sale before you buy all the DLCs. Also a possibility. Okay, grab one of these. Now I'm fast again. Still have 2 minutes on my green pill. Come on. There we go. But for me, this game has definitely been worth the price I've paid for it. And like I said, I've over 3,000 hours in the game and I'm still enjoying it a lot. And replayability wise, you can make your own replayability. What I mean with that is I'm start a new character on a new open world, hard mode obviously, because you know I want a bit of a challenge. Like no space gear, nothing. Drop down at level 0 and then just start playing. Now as soon as I have done all the operations, the missions on an open world, I just move to a new open world. New map, new open world. And I do that for all 3 the maps, and then when I've done all 3 the maps, I start a new character again. And this way I have like different base locations all the time, different base styles, like you don't build the same base twice, you just build a new base. Also, when periodically start a new character, it does mean I have different talent sets I can try out and all that stuff. And that is creating a lot of replayability for me. On my main character I've gone through all the missions as missions, and I've gone through all the missions as operations, so from within an open world. But there's a character I have also played a co-op with, so then I started a new character purely for solo, and then when I finished the game basically with that character, I started with a new character. Like I could have kept the character and used that specific character for a new open world, but I'm like, you know, no, I'm just gonna grab a brand new character. I find that way more fun. So yeah, that's how I get my replayability, and I can basically keep on playing the game endlessly. Yeah, salt. I don't have a good storage for salt yet, huh? Let me grab cupboards. Gonna put it down here. I'm gonna put all the salt in this cupboard. There you go. Sulfur and platinum ore. Is gold ore and silica. Just smelt the remaining silica, why not? Copper ingots can go there. Platinum ingots, sorry, aluminum can go there. Bunch of gold ingots can go there. Still short on copper, but la vie comme ça. It's copper, like you need 3 copper for every gold from electronics, so you're always short on copper. Forest fires, meh. Back in the days I didn't like forest fires, I really went down there and put them out as quickly as possible. But this was before localized terraforming device was a thing, before you could have trees regrown. Or actually respawn would be a better way of putting it. Nowadays it's just annoying, those trees, but at least you don't lose the resources no more. Hey, thanks for the follow, Charlotte. Appreciate it. And thanks for hopping in. And have a nice rest of your day. So now I know I can log off and log back in, and that would put all the fires out, but yeah, don't really want to do that. So I'm gonna try and create a buffer zone here. Try and contain the fire. Unfortunately, you can't always see the fire, which is a tad annoying. And fire extinguisher definitely was a good addition. A refillable fire extinguisher, that is. When fire extinguisher was introduced, it wasn't refillable, so it was basically a one-time only. And then you had to basically break it down, and then the resources were gone. At least now you can refill them. See the fire going around because I didn't see. Before fire extinguishers were a thing, the only way you could like counteract the fire was to like pick up the foliage, but it didn't always work. And there was still fire on the ground in the grass, which you can't pick up. So yeah, fire extinguishers are very nice help for that. Oh. Fire extinguisher is empty. Let's quickly refill it. Don't spread too far, please. There's some here. Okay, looking at the temperature bar bottom left. Looks like the fire is out. And if you can't see the fire, the heat effects will still be there. But running around the edges here, temperature bar doesn't spike, so okay. Let's go get rid of all the burnt trees. They're gonna disappear otherwise, at least this way I still have the resources from them, as in the charcoal. Better something than nothing. And there we go. Last one. Did lose a decent chunk of forest here, but like I said, with the localized terraforming device, the one that's next to my base there, I can run it here and have all the trees spawn back in. Note though, it's no tree growing, as in new trees or small trees becoming adult trees, despite what people might say. No. It's a tree respawn. Charging can be triggered to force regrow trees in the surrounding area. It's basically a respawn of the trees, including all the dead trees. But yeah, there is no such thing as growing trees here. I mean, you have the ones in the coconut palms in the crop plots, sure, but that's different. But like the growing trees in the wild, and the small trees growing into big trees, nope, that ain't happening. That's not part of the game. I have some berries I can turn into omni food, because why not? Then there is some oxide I can put away. And there you go. Let's empty out the water wheels, by the way. Before they get clogged up. I still do rely on my water wheels for the power production from my base. So yeah, rather not have them run full and clog up and stop their power production. Needs to consume some food as well. Support plants can go in here. Yeah, I ought to grab some more dirt and start turning the spot plants into... Hold on, can't I use it for making the enzymes? I can, with honeycombs. I do have a bunch of honeycombs. Hold on. Yes. So, let's just make enzymes out of them. Why not? 200 enzymes coming up. Only using 200 sport plants. True, but still. I'm gonna need those enzymes anyway to run the localized terraforming device. Let's dig some dirt, so we can also turn sport plants into fertilizer. Now I'm thinking, can we make biofuel out of sport plants? Ooh, oh, we can. Aha. Like 200. Grabbing 1200 sport plants. Throw it in here. Oh, I can't even get all 1200 in. You know what? Now I can. Okay, put in here all the fiber. Why not? There you go. You're done smelting. Okay. Still don't have a lot of copper, hey, but yeah. That's because I only have one copper drill. Well, you know what? Let's just check a bunch of platinum ore in here. The only other thing I'm using platinum ore for is composites. So good as well. There you go. This one is still smelting the titanium. I'll throw a bunch more titanium ore in there. A couple of hundred. Let them smelt if they're not doing anything else. So. There you go. Obviously this is gonna drain my power faster than before, but that's fine. Solar panels are off because it's too late, so let's quickly sleep, make it light again, and then the solar panels should be working again as well. Yep, There you go. And I'm charging my batteries again. I don't have that much extra power though. Using 22.7 and I'm producing 21.7. Yeah. So maybe I should make another solar panel then. What do we need for another solar panel? Or two. I can make two, but composites and carbon fiber. Never mind then. I'm gonna need to make composites. I'm out of composites. So, composites. Iron ore, silica, organic resin. Iron ore is gonna be the limiting factor, but let's go there. Let's get 200 silica as well. And then all I need is organic resin. So let's grab 400 oxide. 200 oxide. 200 wood. Then we can make 200 organic resin. When that's done, I can make 200 composites. I'm gonna want more organic resin though, in case I want to make more electronics. Let's grab another 100. Yep, I have the slots. Make sure you always have like at least one free slot in the bench. Otherwise it will stop processing. $303 sub, huh? I'm running low on oxide, but that is fine. I have electric oxide drill just outside my base, so craft on that as well. Then I am gonna need to start making composites to empty up some inventory space, although nah, I'm good. I'm good. See, there you go. Can make already another 103 sap. And let's queue 2 of these. And all I need is 200 sulfur. And then I can make another 100 epoxy. Pet all the animals, because I'm crafting stuff. And then they get like 10% more shared experience, which is good. I'll just increase your health, I think. No, increase your damage. How are you doing, Fowler? No level. Tim has no level. Tom has no level. Oh, yeah. I forgot I have to put all the stuff back in Tom's inventory. Clover, no new level. X, 7. And the charcoal I can throw in here. And then the remaining I'll put, say, in the medicine bench. these and add you there, fill you up. The rest I can put back in here. Okay. Oh, I have 3 more. And they stack only 10. That's why, okay. Okay. Do I have a full stack of health recovery elixirs? I don't. I have the tonics, 250 health. This is 500, so I'm gonna swap for those. I can actually make a couple more. Always welcome. Then I'm out of organic resin. So the better one goes there. Here. Can start smelting composites. 200 sulfur. 200. Throw it in the material processor. And then we can queue another 100 epoxy. Cool. Okay, let's rearrange this a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Makes it a bit easier to keep track of what's in here. And I can throw these in there as well. So, back to here, solar panels. How many can I make with electronics I can make 2. So, 60 of those, then I need 20 screws as well. 120 glass. 36. Okay, 120 glass is easy enough. 4, 5, 6, there you go, 120 glass. Can throw that in here. And 36 composites. It's 20 and 16. I can already make 1. But I want to do 2 in one go, just because, you know. It reminds me, I can grab 20 more composite paste, throw it in there. Like 3 seconds to smelt one. Three seconds to make one. So you should be able to about keep up. There you go. I should now be able to make 2 solar panels. Yes. Grab electricity tool. Question is, do we wanna place 2 or place 1 and put 1 in the buffalo cart? I do have 1. I do have enough for 1 full power shack and 2 drills. I might need more portable beacons though, so I'm gonna place both solar panels. Obviously I would need to go all the way up. Yeah, I'll just place one next to it here. Try and line it up a little bit. And now for the power line. To keep our nice 90-degree corners, we're gonna do it this way. And then from here we go to that one. And now we just grab these. There you go. Two more solar panels hooked up. Yes, we now see 5 solar panels. Good. We now produce over double the amount what we use. This is good. I like to have a power and a water access. Okay, this one can go back there. Only 6 electronics remaining, huh? Let's make 40 more electronics then. Then I'm out of copper again. Maybe I should actually go for some firearms and then like at least a trench shotgun. And then start running a thumper. Might not be the worst idea. Might not be the worst idea. Okay, so what do we need for a trench shotgun? I mean, we could go for the boomstick, but what did boomstick cost? It is a nice one. 750 rand, 250 purple. No, I only have after last time's purchases only have 88 purple remaining, so I can't even buy the boomstick. So we have to go for a trench shotgun then. Okay. Step 1. Unlock trench shotgun. Which I already should have done. Isn't it made in the... No, I thought it was made in the foundry. Apparently not. Okay, 20 refined wood, cured leather, 20 titanium ingots. All easy enough. Then we need 5 epoxy, and then we need 25 screws. That's easy enough as well. Still do have a steel ingot here, so 45, and our trench shotgun is there. Good. Organic resin. I'm gonna need to make more organic resin. Ooh. And plonk composite paste in there. Composites can go there. Platinum ingots there. So alteration bench. Shotgun. More accuracy and more crit damage might not be the worst. Less accuracy, more damage, less crit damage. Crit damage is shoot him in the face. Is crit damage. Less carry weight and more movement speed while aiming down. The sights don't care. More stealth damage and less perceived threat. Don't really care either. It's a shotgun, you shoot point blank. So stealth damage, less with the shotgun. More aim speed and more zoom while aiming. Nah, I'm gonna go for this one. What you need? 4 epoxy, 6 epoxy, platinum into titanium. Six epoxy though. I'm always short on epoxy. Throw you in there. There's this. Throw those in there, and then I have epoxy and organic resin. Cool, so I can make my electronics. 40 more electronics coming up. Lovely. This one should be done with the tier 1, so make the advanced one, narrow barrel attachment. Then we move to the right side of the bench where you can actually put the attachments on. There we go. Next step is obviously going to be ammo. So, move this stuff around a little bit. Ammo. Ammo is made in here. Oh, ammo we need epoxy for that, don't we? Yeah. Okay, no, well. First 12 gauge casing. For which we also need epoxy. Darn. And copper ingots, which we don't really have. Okay, so put a pin in that for now. I only do have a singular copper drill, do I? Yeah. There's one in Delta 10, keep it 7. All the way here. H14, keep it 9. Which is even further away. Okay, well, you know what? What we can do is we can do some manual mining. Yes, I know. We're gonna mine by hand. And there should be... Been a while since I've... So there is the cave here, and there is a cave, I believe, the plateau here. But let's first go and grab the cave here. Let's see what we can find there. We're gonna take the buffalo. We're gonna do it in the morning though, so we can use most of the daylight. meantime, I'm just gonna go make some more focaccia. Yeah, I could as well. I'm out of organic resin. Let's go full on curry mode for a sec. There's 1,000 oxide. Which you can throw in there. There you go. Okay. Still have 2 of those cakes. I still do have cake in here. But didn't I? No, I used it all already. I'm out of stringy meat. I'm starting to run a tad low-ish on stringy jerky. And that's okay though. For now, that is. Yep, you're still going strong there. You still have work to do here. Yes, you are. Good. What do I need actually for composite arrows? I mean, I know they are very expensive, but they do most damage, 90 to 100. I mean, I could go for titanium. It's only titanium screws and carbon fiber, or composite screw. Composite screws is actually, I think, about cheaper. And let's make some of that then. Let's grab a stack of screws, throw it in the foundry. Can make 2.5 stack of arrows. Actually, give me another stack of screws and I can make 5 stacks of composite arrows. Do I want that much though? Answer no. I'll go for 1 full stack of those arrows then for now. And I'll swap out the steel arrows then, and I'll start using the composite ones. Throw those in there, you move there, move here for now. Okay, but I'm gonna go for a quick smoke though to help pass at the time. Like I said, I want to do the mining in the morning so we can use the most of the daylight. Is another 4.5 hours in game. So, like I said, I'm gonna go for a quick smoke, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. And then it should be night time, so we can take a nap and then go out and start mining. Smoking, by the way, is a bad habit. Don't try this at home or anywhere else, for that matter. But yeah, I am gonna be back in a couple of minutes.
And we're back with a new soda. Right, so in-game time 1500. Still 3 hours in-game time to go. I was thinking if I go over here, I might find another copper deep vein. Question is then, do we want to run the risk, or do I take my chance bringing a power shack and drills? Because it would mean that I have 9 less slots in the cart. No, I'm not gonna run that risk. I think I'd rather have the 9 slots in the cart so I can bring back 450, 9 more stacks of ore. So 450 to 900 more ore. Yeah. I can always run back for can also run back and place the place of mining shack there, power shack and drills. So running out of organic resin for more elixirs, health recovery elixirs. So let's just make more organic resin. Go. Okay, and then we put the organic resin in the move it there. Keep the candy together. So I can also run back with a drill if I do find copper deep vein around here. Oh yeah, what I also want to do is make a radar, a biofuel radar. Do I already have a biofuel radar actually? No, I don't think so. So we can make a biofuel radar and use it to scan for exotic vein. However, I'm gonna need 10 copper ingots to make copper wire out of. I only have 2 copper ingots left. So I can't even make a radar. I desperately need copper. $1600, 2 more in-game hours. How is this one doing? I can make a bit more concrete mix. I have plenty of silica and stone. Well, not stone maybe though. Oh yeah, I have plenty of stone. There's the stone and silica I'm gonna need for more concrete mix. Now we need some tree sap. That's why I'm making sticks. Let's pet the animals, because again I am crafting stuff. So the animals are getting shared experience, and when you pet them they get 20%, 20% I thought, more shared experience. 10%. Still 10% more shared experience is more faster levels for my mounts. So if I would kill a black wolf, it would give me both exotics and stringy meat. So I might go out at some point and go grab the black wolf there. I have a creature deterrent in Pyramid Base? Apparently not, because there is no orange circle here. Forward operating base, secondary base, forward operating base. I'm just missing one in the desert here. Talking about mining, this tunnel here has a lot of ores in it as well. So I could go out and mine that one as well at some point. Eh. What do I need for a thumper though? Not gonna run a thumper yet, not before I have ammo for the trench shotgun. I can already make one. 8812. This should now be enough for a thumper. Let's make it already. Good. Run a thumper next to this cave here, for example. It's gonna give me a nice amount of extra ore. There's a big cave here. I believe there's a big cave here in C3 as well. Huh? Yeah. Actually, quite a big cave. I think easiest is to go here and travel this way across. I think that's the fastest way. Alternatively, go here south and then around. Don't think there's gonna be much difference between those two routes though. And we're almost at 1800. So it's almost time for the nap. Ooh, I'll refill my milk bottle. There we go. There's that. Organic resin to go in the medicine bench. And then I can start making more of the health recovery elixirs. Okay, good. Craft those. How's my gear? Armor is still at 91%. Equipment is all good. Good. I'll put the shotgun away, because I don't have the ammo for it yet anyway. Meaning I can't use it yet, so freeing up another slot. Let's already go to full on mount mode. Yeah. Arc Martinez tactical backpack, 12 slots for 6 for all other backpacks. Armor attachment on chest, legs and arms for 4 extra slots each, so there's 12 more here. You can't put it on a helmet or on the feet. Otherwise I could have gone to like 86 inventory slots total. Okay, let's go grab the buffalo already. Am I gonna bring the food? Yeah, I'm gonna bring the food. Animal food, why not? Start with this one, and then we put this one in. Yeah, go south. And then all the way south to here, and then we cross there, and then we can walk this way to the E5 cave. Yeah. Wait for the dark red to pass. which is no. The rest of the storm I don't care. I'll take some, I'll get some exposure, but should be fine. Alrighty. Let's go for our mining run. See, there's exposure, I know, that's me. It should be fine. All the way to the southern tip of the island. Start taking some damage, but I should be able to out-heal it. Don't have to worry about that. Right, so now from here we go that way. And then, yeah, set course to the cave. Exposure is going down already, so see? It's all good. We especially need the copper. There's the cave. That you. Let's tunnel through. Let's actually bring the cart into the cave as well to keep the buffalo a bit safer, huh? Can I go through already? I can't. I have to open up the entrance a little bit more. That should do it. Good, now you stay there. There's an oxide deep vein. Not a whole lot of. Oh, there is a copper vein in there. No exotics node, but that's fine. Let's see, where's the beehive? There. Let's see, are the bees gonna come for me? Probably. Okay, bees are gone. I thought this was a bigger cave actually. Jump over here. Grab my arrow back, thank you. Okay. Let's go to mine first though. Full on carry mode. Good. Let's mine this cave, empty. There's titanium here. Go, completely mined that node. mind ignoring the worm stuff. Can't use it yet anyway, so get out of the water, please. Really? Can't get out proper? Okay. We just go around this way. Okay, that node is completely mined. Mine the gold. Iron. Aluminum. I have to go around. Go around to grab the last pieces of this aluminum node. More iron. Coal. More coal. Gold. Iron. More iron. Titanium. Finally what I'm coming here for. Copper. Iron. Ooh. Iron node hiding. More iron. Even more iron. I think I emptied out the entire bag. Let's do a quick check. I need to eat. So consume some food. Platinum. More iron. Iron is the most common material. Level. Oh, I should have. Did I pet the buffalo? Of course, this mining here is giving the buffalo more shared experience. So, meh. Should be fine. Still have a bunch of free slots in my inventory, so I can keep on mining a bit. More gold. Copper. So there's oxide and copper in this cave. I'll have to definitely add it to my notes. Okay. Let's offload. My notes. So this is the E5 keep at 7 cave. We have a copper deep vein and we have an oxide deep vein. So definitely gonna put a copper deep drill in there at some point. Let's see, where is the other one? Is there. Let's go visit that cave as well. We still have a bunch of slots free in the carts, so if you do this on foot, you'll slide down and then you'll break your leg, or you're lucky it's just a sprain, but still not gonna be good for your health. However, mounts are way better able to go down, pull back a little bit, to go down steep hills. Make sure you're petted. Yeah, you still had the buff. Good. Let's open up the cave. This way I can bring the buffalo once again into the cave. I love my fast mining. Okay, drop off stone. And I can bring you in here so you're a little bit safer. Oh, exotics. Don't hear any bees. Good. Now we can continue mining the cave. Again, a lot of iron in here. We're finished. There's copper. More copper. Yeah, dried stringy meat and stringy jerky, since they are different food buffs, they do stack. And both give melee attack speed. And that, together with the talents I have, is the reason why I can mine so quickly. And the attachment on the pickaxe, obviously. Every time I start a new character, I don't have the talents and such. And then mining is so slow. Especially when you're used to the fast mining, then character without talents, stone pickaxe, oh man, mining is slow. Not a good food, not attachments on your pickaxe, not the talents on your character. Oh, missed. Get up here. And then from here we can, if I can get up here, that is, there you go. Good. Everyone's completely mined. The coal, come on. There you go. Titanium. The back of the cave is fully mined. Yes, it is. Good. Continue mining the iron. Titanium. More iron. More iron. Even more iron. More gold. I have the talent also where if I mine ore, I also get some extra stone. Always handy. Triple check, make sure it's all empty. It's all empty. Okay. Right. More stone to drop. Exotics, ores. Ooh, I only have 6 slots left. But I still have a lot of slots in my own inventory. So, let's see, we are here. Delta 5, is there any more? Or here is not. Shall we have a quick look at the cave there? So go around, go up north, or... Nah, I'm gonna go this way around. We're gonna go check the cave over there, if we can get out of here. That is. Now the buffalo is pulling a cart, so he cannot jump. Something to keep in mind. There's a bear. Rhino. I'm actually gonna swap over to full mount mode. Like that. So now we have a lot more stamina on the mount. So we can run longer. We have more stam regen. Is it stam and stam regen? No, speed and stam. Good. Almost doubled the speed of the mount. Almost 50% more speed mount and almost double the stamina. So yeah, worth it. I like the pheromone modules. Where are we at? You have to cross over again, and there we can actually go up. That must be the piggy. Yeah. As soon as we are on land, I'll outrun the piggy easily. See? Easy. Oh, I can quickly empty out the copper drill here. After all, copper is the main reason why we went mining. 244 copper, not bad. Oh, full and over encumbered. So 30 kilos for a stack of stone. There you go. No longer. What's your slot count? Do you still have a slot? You have one slot still, huh? There you go. I don't really need to put that one in there, by the way. I can just keep it in my own inventory. We're gonna go home anyway, since I don't have... Yeah, now we go like back to the other cave with an empty cart. Actually, I'm gonna grab the power shack and an electric drill and a beacon, and then we go put in here. No, sorry, in the cave here. We're gonna put a copper drill down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That is what we wanna do first. Since I'm here anyway. Quickly grabbing these burnt trees. No use in letting those resources go to waste. Go in, good. So, full on carry mode. 3 and 4. Grab this first. Subcube. Welcome to the channel. Hi there, I'm just watching from the background to notice how fast your buffalo is running as well as how long it is running. Use any mods or is it vanilla game? If so, may I ask what you're using to get to this point? Vanilla game. But I am running 4 pheromone modules. Even with reduced effects, like the first pheromone module gives 25% more speed to the buffalo. And then subsequent modules like have less effect. But still, all in all, with 4 pheromone modules, I'm still getting up to like almost 50% more speed in total. I'm also using the seed animal feed, which gives more stam and stam regen to the mount. This way, let me drop this in here. So now it can sprint longer before it needs to like regenerate stamina. Longer sprint and faster stamina regen. So all in all, effectively speeding up the MOA, because you know, longer sprint before it needs to regen stam means you cover ground faster. And faster stamina regeneration, so you don't use as much time regenerating the stamina. The next one indeed, husbandry talent skill. So if we go to, is it in habitation, adventure, husbandry. 5% more speed. Not a whole lot, but it is. More stamina. Also a nice one to have. So speed and stamina. More stamina regen for your tamed creatures. So that combination. How do you have 4 modules? That is the Holier Infaro suit. It does not have a water slot, but it does have 4 module slots. And 4 module slots is the reason why I am wrong cupboard. That's the reason why I am using the Holier suit, so I can have 4 modules in. This is a power. Oh, I need a battery. I need a battery. 24. I need to smelt some copper. Just shocked watching your mount run. I know, right? I like the running speed of my mount. I like it a lot. Make plates. But yeah, that is what I'm and like also like on the buffalo itself, I have the more movement speed while hauling a cart, more stamina regen. So yeah, I definitely train my my mount for speed as well. Pretty new, so I don't have access to many of the things you have for now. So basically, if I start a new open world, I start out with a character with like 0 talents, but also 0 space equipment stuff, and I keep track of the currency I earn with my character, and I'm only buying space equipment with currency I have earned with the character. So it's basically new, like fresh new all the time. Every time I start a new character. 3, 5, 4. And in time, I get like all the equipment I have now.
So when I start a new open world, I'm basically at the same position you are, like I have nothing. But then over time you get your levels, you get your talents, but also you earn your currencies. I needed two less. It's fine though. You earn your currencies with that character. It's fun though. So I basically start out new every open world. It keeps the gameplay fresh. Don't mind, could I see the talent trees? Just to get a reference going forward. My first character. Sure. So this is a solo character, right? So I wanted to be kind of jack of all trade. Uh, like if I'm on a co-op character, like if I play together with other people, so co-op character, I go way more specialized in certain areas. But since it's a co-op character, I'm like, I have a couple of talents I really want, so that's what I'm working towards. One of those talents is the freshest best in the farming talent, meaning crops I plant will not wither. So that's what I was working to. So basically spend talent points in here until I get to the rank to actually unlock this one. And that's all I need for this talent point. And very handy one also is the shoot a breeze. Make gunpowder from fertilizer and charcoal. Nice and cheap ammo crafting. When it comes to resources, one which I really like is the wood breakdown, so I can make sticks in my inventory. And the leather breakdown, so I can make rope out of leather in my inventory. This one was especially important back in the day when splints did not stack. Nowadays splints stack, but back in the day splints did not stack, so you weren't carrying around a lot of splints. You need rope to make splints. So if you're out and about and you break your leg, you want to be able to make splints in your character, for which you need rope, hence the leather breakdown. Character is level 60, isn't it, Max? It is indeed. However, there are three missions on all three the maps. One, which gives you extra talent points. The one on Olympus, don't really exactly recall which mission it is. On Styx there is the Ironclad mission, which gives you 2 extra talent points, and 2 on Olympus. Then on Prometheus, if you have finished all the missions, the last mission in the null sector gives your character 3 extra talent points. So I'm level 60. Normally you would have like, I don't know, 90 or so talent points. I don't know the exact number. This character has 97. Just handy some extra talent points. How to unlock Styx and Prometheus? Is it the DLC? Yes, you have the Styx DLC, giving the Styx map, and you have the Prometheus DLC, which gives you the New Frontiers, I believe it's called, which gives you the Prometheus map. But yeah, for reference, like I said, on survival, wood breakdown and leather breakdown, nice talents to have. And in the cooking and farming, the fresh is best. As you have done some more points in stamina, I like my stamina, you know. When it comes to adventure, if you're running around, then there is this plyometrics, less stamina consumed by jumping. So you can do the constant jumping, which makes you move very fast without using too much stamina. Plyometrics. However, something to keep in mind, if you have a downslope, you jump down, your vertical travel will become too much at some point, so you will start taking damage. Hence the 3-point landing. Reduce fall damage, falling resistance. So I can jump down a steeper slope without taking damage. That's why I have talents in these two specifically. And as you can see, I went straight for here. I could have gone this round health, reduce oxygen consumption rate. I went for the speed, and then yeah, I had to go through here to actually unlock this one. Don't care about oxygen consumption rate too much. Just use an oxygen tank. Husbandry. Again, I wanted to go to this one, so I needed to get to the rank. That's why I have some talent points, like straight towards here, and then some extra just to go to the rank. When it comes to habitation, there are some talents that add flat stamina and stamina percentage. How do you weigh them? If you want to do it like really min-max it, you gonna do some like calculations. All percentages is based on your base stamina. So percentage stam increase is based on your base stamina. Base including the flat stamina from talents. So you could do some real calculations if you want to do it. How do I choose them? I look where do I want to go to. That's where, and then I don't really care whether it's a flat stam or stam percentage. Now in habitation, I'm always geared towards mining. So that's why I have like increased pickaxe swing speed. I have durability loss, reduced durability loss on my pickaxes. So my pickaxes last a long time. Also the Picksmith 1 and 2. Cheaper crafting, so I can now craft a pickaxe for half the cost. Always fun. More damage with the pickaxe, etc. More mining radius. Increase durability, reduce durability loss, so yeah. I can keep on mining for a long time. In the building part, cheaper concrete crafting. I do a lot of concrete building and glass, so cheaper concrete and glass building. And just some concrete hauling, so concrete building pieces way less in my inventory. Another very interesting one is these two, Extra Space 1 and Extra Space 2. In total, all my crafted storage objects have now 10 extra slots. This does include cupboards, but also like the nightstand, the bookshelves. Also the buffalo cart has 10 extra slots. Very handy talents, the Extra Space ones. And since I'm impatient, 15% more smelting speed on my furnaces. That's for the habitation talent tree. I have nothing in repairing. I mean, I could have gone for for more stamina regen, but meh, it's fine. I don't use too much stamina, so stamina regen is fine as well for my character. When it comes to combat, I have one talent point in here for just a little bit extra movement speed while I hold a bow. That's why you see me run around with a bow a lot. When I'm not over encumbered, I basically always have my bow out for a bit more movement speed. Back in the day, before mounts were a thing, I had more talent points in here. But mounts are faster than players anyway, so since the mounts were introduced, this one is less important. You have a similar one, I believe, for, I don't know, like movement speed with firearms out and with knife out. I just go for the bow because from Origin back in the day when the game was just released. I've started this since beta weekends. I've always been favoring the bow more than other weapons. Having said that, I do use my knives a lot, and that's why I have a couple talent points here in the knives. So swing my knife a bit faster, do a bit more damage, and they last a bit longer than knives. I don't do knife throwing though, I do just stabbing in the face with a knife. Now when it comes to firearms, cheaper ammo crafting, again, I'm a solo player, so I have to collect all the resources myself, hence the cheaper ammo crafting. And then I went to this, wear rate of firearms, reduced wear rate of firearms, so I could have gone via the pistol. I rather have the shotgun than a pistol, so I went through the shotgun tree to here. More damage with my shotguns, bit chance of crafting double ammo, always nice. And then less wear, reduced durability loss, less wear rate of the firearms. And a bit more accuracy, especially with the shotgun, cause it's widespread. And those are the talent points in the firearms. Again, this is geared for solo. On a co-op character, I wouldn't do this, for example. I'm like, if someone else is doing the ammo crafting, I don't need to spend talent points in cheaper ammo crafting. So I could spend some more in here, for example. And in co-op, I'm always the miner. So I could have spent some more in here. So again, if you're playing co-op, make use of the strong points of your team. Have one person specialize in one thing, another person specialize in another thing. I see you have 2 talent points left. Why left them there? Great Hunt is about to drop. They were initially planning on dropping it yesterday. However, they're doing some more testing. Now I have no idea whether or not Great Hunt is gonna add more talents. If it is gonna add more talents, at least I still have 2 talent points available. That's why I kept them. Now, this was all the multiplayer talent points. Then you also have the solo talent tree, right? Solo talents are active when you're the only one in a prospect. As soon as someone else joins, these talents get disabled. And as soon as they leave, so you're back alone, they get enabled again. This is a very handy talent. See animal health bars. I have it on my solo here. This talent actually is also in the co-op talent tree. I'm not sure where exactly. I don't know. There is that talent is somewhere, or is it in the hunting one? Okay, survival hunting. Somewhere. But I didn't go in the co-op one. Sorry, in the multiplayer one, because I already have it in the solo. And since this is a solo open world, I don't need to go for that talent point in here. On my co-op characters, I usually don't go for there either. I have one in my team who has that talent point. So if we are traveling together, he can see the health bars. He can take points and warn me for any animals ahead. And this one here. So usually I don't go for this one. I'm just going for the solo. And basically here, stamina regen, speed, take less damage, so you stay alive a bit longer. Reduced chance of spraying when taking full damage, like pretty basic ones. Food burst lasts a bit longer. A bit more damage on my knives, cause I am needing to drink something. Oops, it was red. also quickly eat some food. So yeah, get more wood, get more ore, get more wood, stone and fiber. I didn't go for here, I'll just harvest by hand as well. As soon as you have crop plots, you don't harvest by hand anymore anyway, or almost not. So not that much useful talent here. Only recently got into farming in the game. Any tips on how to grow animal feed? Tip number 1. Get yourself the tier 4 food trough. This one is amazing. You can turn almost anything into omni-feed. About all veggies, not the wheat though, and not things like cocoa and coffee, but things like berries, melons, pumpkins, coconuts, basically everything you can actually eat, you can throw in here, it turns into omni-feed. Spoiled plants, meat, spoiled meat, everything can be turned into omni-feed. Omni-feed has a long spoil time as well, so this is a very good feed for your mounts, for your tames. Also, as you can see, a 25% fruit and vegetable modifier effectiveness. So it makes your other foods more effective. Amazing. Don't have it for now, but can work towards it. Yeah, this is a tier 4 unlock. Is it an unlock? Well, it's a tier 4 bench. It's not even an unlock. It's unlocked by default. But it needs electronics to craft, so it is a tier 4 bench. Tier 4 material, tier 4 material. So yeah, you need to be at tier 4 to actually get the electronic food stuff. Other than that, in farming, like I said, go for the freshest best talent. So foods don't spoil. And then just plant a lot. I mean, you could go in the farming talent for more yield, but why would I go for more yield if I can just plant more, right? So yes, I could. What's here? Crops grow faster at night. I just plant more, so I have the same amount. Okay, this is new with the seeds. Don't really care about it. I have the threshing attachment on my sickle. I have plenty of seeds anyway. Planted crops grow faster. Why would I need it? I just plant more. And because I have the freshest best talent, my plants don't wither. So I can plant more without them spoiling. Is the stomach +1 talent not good? Both my teammates in co-op, they like their extra stomach slot a lot. I, however, am like, let's see, where is it? This one. I need an extra rank, so I need to spend at least 3 more talent points before I can even unlock this one. I need to spend at least 3 more talent points in the farming talent, in the farming tree. And then a 4th talent point here, so I would need at least 4 more talent points to actually unlock this one. Which means I have to reduce my talents in other trees. So it's a good one if you're playing co-op, definitely. If you play the co-op and you are the farmer. But like I do the resource gathering for myself, so I need talent points in resource gathering. This one, the husbandry, I do it myself, so I need my talent points here. My mining, I do it myself. So you know, for myself, but this is personal. I can't really spare the talent points to go all the way here. It is handy, don't get me wrong. Also, if you want an extra food slot, have a look at the body armor 1, there is an attachment for it, which also gives you an extra slot. So if I really would want to get that slot, I can always make the armor attachment for the body armor, which gives me this extra slot. I'm not doing it though. I like my carry capacity, but it's like personal preference. I could go with like 4 less inventory slots, but another food slot. Sure, but I'm used playing with 3 food buffs anyway. You know, it's your personal preference and balancing. So if you want this extra food buff, sure, but wrong bench. You'll have to give up something else. And I rather have the food buff. The inventory slots in the food buff. And talents wise, I rather have, for example, fresh is best than that food slot. Now, if your team is big enough, you can have someone like spend a lot of talent points to unlock the Arctic armor, for example, and the ghillie armor. Again, look at the rank requirement. You need to spend quite a few talent points in the hunting tree to actually unlock it. It is a good armor, the Arctic armor, way better than the fur armor. But I'm like, you know, I can get the same effect with fur armor and hot drinks. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of talent points in hunting armor just to unlock the Arctic armor. I know about the Omni feed. What's the other feed you got? Definitely the seed animal feed. More stamina and stamina regen for your mounts. The more stamina your mounts have, the longer you can sprint. And the faster your stamina regen is, the faster you can sprint again. The faster stamina bars regenerate, stamina is regenerated, and you can start running again. So all in all, you increase the movement speed of your mount. How many stomach slots does an animal have? By default, 2. However, there is this one here. Put 3 talent points in here and it will get a 3rd stomach slot. What you can do is, for example, the Arctic animal feed for a bit more movement speed in the Arctic, especially if you run around in the Arctic a lot. This is a good food buff to have on your mount. There is the desert animal feed, the same but for the desert. You know, less water consumption, more heat resistance. But for me is the more important one is the 15% movement speed. Cold resistance, less food consumption, but the movement speed. Usually though I go for the survival animal feed for more health and health regen. That's 175 health. If you have a look at the buffalo, he has 3600 health. So it adds a bit, not that much, but it does add the health regen. And that is going to be a nice one if you use your mount for fighting a lot. Usually I do that with a Tusker. I run around on my Tusker and I start killing all kinds of animals. And then the health regen is very nice to have. But yeah, for this one, for the mount food, as well as for your own food, you have to look at the buffs and then determine which buff do you want the most. Like, I'm doing a lot of mining, so I am using these 2 food buffs. 15% more melee attack speed and 20% more melee attack speed. Since these are different buffs, the melee attack speed stacks. So with these 2 foods, I have a total of 35% more melee attack speed. That's why I can mine so fast. And then I put the chocolate cake in as well for my health and for my stamina. Stamina regen. Health regen is always nice, also nice, but if I don't fight, I don't need the health and health regen. But the stamina regen is very nice. I can now jump uphill without losing stamina because of my stamina regen. 25% experience gained by the time you can make the cakes. You should be about max level already, so the extra experience gained. Nice if you have someone in the team which is like a new character and he wants to level up fast. For me personally, because I'm already level 60, I don't care about the experience gained, but it's the health and the experience. Yeah. Thinking about that too, never seen the cake. The cake is in the tier 4 electric stove. Again, you need to be tier 4. Then you can make cake with eggs. So you need to buy yourself a chicken from the workshop. You need milk, so you need to buy yourself a cow from the workshop. Sugar cubes, they come from sugar cane, which you might get as a reward for simple quests, or buy seeds from the workshop. Flour, which can be made from wheat and corn. Veggie oil, which can be made from seeds, but it's kind of expensive. You might want your seeds to make, for example, seed animal feed. You can also make them from soybeans and from avocados. Avocado seeds you might find in simple quest rewards, or you buy them from the workshop. Soybeans, they're grown in the wild everywhere, so that's where you get those seeds from. And then depending on the cake you want, cocoa, or you go for the coconut cake, you need mature coconut. More crafting speed, less time consumed by tool actions might be handy. It's less health, a bit more stamina though. And you have the carrot cakes. Now carrot food is always the projectile speed. So the projectile damage. So carrot cakes is good if you plan on doing a lot of shooting with bow, crossbow, firearms. That's where the carrot cakes is going to be very handy. Less health and stam, but you get like your projectile damage in return. Are all your farming plots tier 4 too? Nope, they're not. They're the tier 2, the basic ones. I can make the iron crop plot. The only advantage for the iron crop plot is you can hook them up to the water network, they will automatically get watered. Now the watering buff is growth speed. I don't care about growth speed, I just plant more. So no, for me I don't need the iron crop plot. Now if we go to the next tier, it's gonna be the hydroponic one. Does it give any else? It gives you the greenhouse buff. Built-in greenhouse buff, so you don't need to put all the glass around. So you can throw it in a cave, for example. You don't need a direct daylight. You don't need the glass pieces around. This way, though, all my crop plots do have full greenhouse effect because of all the glass around. So you don't need a hydroponics. Then there is the workshop one, the aeroponic. This is the first one which gives you an actual buff, like more growth speed and more yield. And items grown in this one have 25% longer spoil time. I harvest what I need and I use it straight away, and what I have left I throw in a deep freeze, so I don't care about the spoil time. The more yield, I just plant more, so I don't care about the more yield. More growth speed, I just plant more. Again, I don't care about the more growth speed. Also keep in mind they do use water, so if you have like 10 of those, it uses 150 water and 1000 power. The same for the hydroponics, it uses power and water. So if you start using those crop plots, you have to make sure you have to keep an eye on your power and your water production as well. So they will draw on your draw your batteries pretty quickly during night. Also, these are a tad costly. Now I've put my beehive in here, and then I looked the range of the beehive for the beehive buff, which is I believe speed as well. You can see quite a lot of crop plots. Imagine if I would replace all these with the aeroponics ones. It will cost me a fortune. And yes, I know I have a lot of Rhine already, but again, I only spent the currency I have earned with this character. So yeah, it's going to be very costly replacing them all with aeroponics. Even with the hydroponics, it's going to be a lot of materials. And since I don't care about the greenhouse buff, I already have it. I'm not going to spend all these materials to make the hydroponic crop plots. Don't care. Don't need it. Yeah, basic plots are fine if you have them inside, so they're sheltered, so the crops don't take damage, and have some glass around, so you get the greenhouse effect. You won't need no other plots, no fancier crop plots, in my opinion. It might look nice, true, but hey, these ones work fine for me. So yeah. One last question. Saw someone mention shield can block attack even when on your back. That is correct. I always carry a shield on my back. Unless I need the bulk slot for something else. But this composite shield is not the highest damage block, but is the biggest arc, 200-degree blocking angle. So it's like even if they come from the side, attacks from the side, still part of the damage is gonna be absorbed by the shield. 75% of the damage. It's a very good one, a very good thing to have, a shield. Now, obviously, if you look like the basic shield, like the bone shield, 90-degree blocking angle, so attacks from the side still will hit you full force. 65% damage blocked. So less damage block and, like I said, less angle. Now if you want to go for the highest block is this one. This one, titanium tower shield. 85% of the damage blocked. But keep in mind, by the way, this is physical damage. So no projectile damage and also no poison damage. This used to be a thing where it was accidentally blocking poison damage, but it decreased your stamina in return, so they fixed that. It's physical damage. So 85% damage blocked versus 75% here. However, the angle is only 140 degrees, which isn't like a half circle yet, where this one is more than a half circle. So plus this one looks cool if you run around on a MOA and you have this composite shield on your back. It looks like wings, you know. Then it looks like if you jump off a cliff, you're gonna like glide down. You won't glide down, you will fall down, but it looks like it. So it's just very funny. I like the look. Okay, let's see. Eat some of that. So this one is more effective. As you can see, plus 193 stam instead of the 125. Some regen is plus 77 instead of plus 50 because of this food buff. This one is more effective. Thanks for the insight. You're welcome. Anytime. I had to learn about everything myself. It was fun, but if I would have had someone teaching me all these things, would have saved me a lot of effort and a lot of dying. And hey, I figured it out myself, but why shouldn't I share, you know? What's wrong with sharing? Oh, let me quickly go back to full mount mode. Yeah, look. Now the stamina bar of the buffalo reaches to the end of hotbar slot 0, where without pheromone modules, it's just hotbar slot 8. Since it's centered, it means I've like on both sides I get 2 hotbar slots extra stamina by using 4 pheromone modules. Showing you the effectiveness. Okay, let's see. There, so go there, cross, go there. Yeah. Insane, I know, right? But you do need a Hollier and Pharaoh suit to be able to use 4 slots, so 4 modules. And the trade-off is you don't have a water slot no more. It's a choice you have to make. Yes, you can use 4 modules, but you will have to manually select your canteen to drink. Traveling is the most boring part of the game, so I'm always looking to travel faster. You want fast? You go for a MOA. Now, if you have the Creature Comforts pack DLC, you can make a saddle that gives your mounts 5% more movement speed. The mod is only unlocked with Prometheus. To an extent, you need red exotics to get this module, and the only way you can get red exotics is in Prometheus. So you need red exotics to unlock and buy it. So yes, you are limited as such to you have to play Prometheus or find someone who plays Prometheus and join their prospect. But yeah, if I have my MOA, I've put this saddle on, which gives 5% more movement speed, and then with the 4 pheromone modules, with all the talents, with all the foods and everything, I've created a Formula 1 MOA. That guy is really fast. So the reason I'm putting a battery in here is I'm gonna power the drill with a solar panel. Now, there are multiple ways to generate power. South is there, so I'm gonna put it like here. Solar panel disadvantage is it only generates power during the night. So sorry, during the day. It will not generate power during night. However, it does not need any hold on. It doesn't need any maintenance. Like the water wheels, which run 24/7, you have to regularly empty them out because they get like these pot plants collect inside, and then they clog up the water wheel, and then they don't work no more. So there's your power generation gone. Okay. Let me put it on here. So yeah, I don't want to have to do that on my power checks for the drills. I basically want a set and forget. Come on, hook it up to that one. There you go. Wind turbines. They take storm damage. Every time there's a storm, they produce more power, but when they're overcharging, they lose durability. So you have to regularly repair them. I don't want this for my drills. So I'm going for solar panels. Since they only produce power during the night, I have to put a battery in so my drills keep running during the night. I don't want to. I can't be bothered like avoiding the cave worms. So grab one of these. I don't care about the cave worms no more. If they spit at me, they do a tiny amount of physical damage, almost nothing. The biggest issue with the worms is always the poison, which I don't have to care about no more, because I'm not taking any poison damage anyway. I forgot I only needed to bring one of those. It's fine there. Let's see. Only one of my friends need to have it and everyone can join. That is correct. That is completely correct. Only the host needs to have the DLC. So one of the people I play co-op with, he was like, yeah, I'm first gonna try out Prometheus. So I had Prometheus, for I have everything. I'm supporting I want to support the team, so I have like all the DLCs. So I had my Prometheus open world, and he was able to join it, and then he was like, okay, I like Prometheus. I can't get it there. I like it enough to actually buy it. So then he bought Prometheus himself. But initially he played on my open world, and he got the red exotics. Every time I sent up exotics, he got exotics as well. Because he was on the prospect. But he didn't have to have the DLC himself. He could like get everything. He got the red exotics and everything. I think he even could craft the items without having the DLC. So yeah, only one person needs to have it. The item I opened, the medical satchel. I like this one. This is 12 slots. So medical satchel only uses one slot in my inventory, yet it can hold 12 slots of medicine. So this saves me a lot of slots in my own inventory. The same goes for the seed pouch. Once again, 12 slots in the seed pouch itself. It only uses one slot in my inventory. So effectively I'm saving 22 slots there. Seed pouch, you can only put seeds in. You can't put anything else in. And for the medical satchel, I don't know, I've never actually tried putting anything else but medicine in. So I don't think you can use it as a storage expansion. You can only use it for medical items, but all those medical items no longer occupy slots in your own inventory. Okay, let's go down west, less steep. Let's go down here. What's this? Aluminum.
Where are we? D3, map grid, I think 2. And there's aluminum. Hey, Infinity Gaming. The farmer says there's a better version of the seed pouch. Yeah, you're right. I haven't swapped it out yet. You're right, I can make it. I haven't had a need for it yet. So that's why I haven't thought about it. But yes, you are right. There is an upgrade for it. And there. Long time ago, when we were still playing missions, we actually built a base in front of this cave here. And, or at least we walled off the front of the cave and we built a base inside the cave. I'm gonna bring the buffalo in a bit though, because there tends to be a bear roaming around there. You said to stay, that's good. Pet. Farm says it also holds fertilizer. Okay. Well, I don't use fertilizer personally. Again, I just plant more crop plots. I've plenty of crop plots anyway. Yeah. It's gonna save more slots in your inventory. But the weight of the fertilizer, you know? You're not gonna run around with 20 fertilizer in your inventory all the time. You grab it and you use it. Otherwise you'll be running over encumbered all the time. So yeah, would it then... How useful would it then be the fact that you can put it in a farmer's satchel? Don't know. Still, it's nice that you can put it in. Okay, now I have to go up to there. Give me the ghost image, please. Come on. Thank you. I should be able to get up there, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm still hoping for an ammo pouch, by the way. Because sure, on this character I only have 2 stacks of ammo, but once you start carrying around firearms, they all use different ammos nowadays. You're gonna have a lot of slots of ammo. I was actually talking about this the other day when we were doing the patch notes discussion. I was talking about this with Carl, my teammate. Like the medical pouch as well as the seed pouch, you can't access those. You can't access the inventory directly. So you have to like open it before you can access the inventory. If they would make an ammo pouch, would your weapons then be able to reload straight from the ammo pouch? Because if not, that would then limit the usability of said ammo pouch. It won't take it away, but it will definitely limit it. Every time you want to reload your weapon, you have to open your ammo pouch and put a stack of ammo in your own inventory. That's gonna be annoying. Especially during a fight. Oh, they did not fix this particular node apparently. Mining like a maniac? I know, right? Again, my food buffs. The attachment on the pickaxe. And my talents here, faster pickaxe swinging.
The disadvantage of this is every time I start a new character, mining is so slow because I'm used to the fast mining, and then you get a new character and then, oh man, is that mining slow. Okay. That one broke quickly. Come on, unlock from grid. It is unlocked. Oh, wrong button. I should maybe bring the buffalo a bit closer for the... If you're too far away, he doesn't get the shared experience no more, huh? Let's bring him a bit closer. Ooh, hold on. There's a speck from where I could mine. And since we're here, let's quickly offload. Weigh 30 kilos. I'll keep it in my own inventory for now. This little lake here does have fish. Or back in the days it had. Oh, they removed the fish from here. Too bad. It was a very fun way fishing here with hand grenades. Nice in a close space with multiple fish. Good fishing spots, spot with explosives. What's the mount's max level? 50, I believe, eh? Yeah, 50. Mount. Other tames like chicken, cow, but also things like wolves, hyenas, piggies, it's 20. Definitely for the chicken and the cow, 20. And I thought for the other tames, it's 20 as well. That was an interesting sound. Ah, lightning. Okay. See, that's all done. And I think that's this part of the cave now empty. I know there's there, but easier to go around to get there. Get on your mind, you temporarily don't have the inside the cave. That's why you all of a sudden hear the weather. But also lights up the place a bit more. Can I reach this one from here? No, not really. Okay. I'll move the stairs. Unlock from grids. And give me the ghost image. Here. Good. Stay close. Pets. There you go. Drop off more ore. Gonna fill up the entire cart again, I think.
there. Good. Oh, I have the cave lung. Well, I don't like that because less stun. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna eat a purple pill. This now both heals the cave lung and it's gonna prevent it from occurring again for 9 minutes. Yeah, I like my stamina when I'm mining. And come on, ghost image please. Thank you. So much iron. Good. Let's in mind, and this one. There's the coal, more iron here. Come on. There you go. Good, we can offload again. Good. That's the sound I wanted to hear. The sound of you mine the entire node. When the storm's over, things will light up a little bit more in the cave here. Which is gonna make it easier for me to see whether or not I missed a node. At least we get copper we need for shotgun ammo. That's good. Almost done mining this here cave. Yet another level. We don't care about the levels no more. We don't get talent points anymore anyway. We do still get blueprint points. There is no max on blueprint points. But we've unlocked everything already anyway. So you don't need the blueprint points anymore either. But still, hey, 3 points, sure, why not? If I hit the nodes correctly, I can actually mine an entire node in 4 hits. But then I have to hit them exactly correct. Usually it's 5 or 6. Sometimes even more. Aluminum. Sure. Out of stun. Continue the mining. Yeah, that's because I'm constant mining and sprinting. Sprinting because I'm over the comet and I want to get to the next node a bit faster. Ooh, full and over encumbered. Okay, let's see, what can we do? To swap heavy for light. So, let's take out the coal. There you go. Still full, but no longer over encumbered. I'll run around over encumbered, that's fine. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to mine the entire cave though. Even with my 78 inventory slots, I might not have the room to mine the entire cave. Come on. Hey. This cave is mega, I know, right? Yeah, okay. I'll use stairs to go up then. This is one of the bigger caves. Biggest? Well, there are a couple of really big tunnels. Compared to which this one is mediocre in size at best. But this is a rather large cave through. Now, we are out mining, right? There are several things you can do, like I do, bring the ore, right? There are also people who say like, I'm not gonna bring the ore, I'm gonna bring the ingots. So I'm gonna smelt them in the cave. Slot-wise, you better bring the ore. Ore stacks 50. 2 ore for talking about iron, copper and gold. 2 ore for an ingot. Ore stack 50. Ingot stack 20. So if you smelt them, we use more stacks. However, it will be lighter. So weight-wise, yes, smelt the ores in the cave. However, I don't care about the weight, I care about my slots, so I'm gonna go with raw ore. 14 slots remaining. Let's quickly drink something. I think we're gonna be able to bring everything. Do the ingot way when I didn't know mount existed. Yeah. Pre-mount. The best thing you can get in the workshop is the niche pickaxe. 50% overencumbered penalty reduction. So if you are overencumbered, you're very slow. But if you equip the niche pickaxe, the speed reduction is cut in half. So that's like the first thing I get from the workshop is the niche pickaxe. Okay, looks like we emptied out the entire cave here. And look, I have 6 slots free. This means I can even swap one carry module for a patcher module. Cool. It works as long as it's in hotbar. No, it works as long as you have it equipped. So in hotbar and selected in hotbar. As soon as you select something else in hotbar, as soon as you take your bow out, for example, niche pickaxe no longer works. So you need to have it equipped.
And doesn't matter whether it's broken or not, even when it's broken, it will still work. As long as you have it equipped. Okay, fastest way back is this way, because I can't climb the cliffs. So we go there and then lean right. This workshop item retain durability when sent back to the space station. Back in the day, it got auto-repaired. Not anymore though, nowadays you have to repair it yourself. Either in the workshop, in the space station, for well, 5 or 10 Ren, or you can get a workshop repair kit, which gives you, from the workshop, which gives you 5 workshop repair items, which you can use in a powered repair bench. Repair bench needs to have power. And then you can repair your workshop equipment planet side. If you don't want to go that way, you can send it back up to space, repair it in the station, and then call it back down. Now, again, back in the days, you could not request extra gear from the station. So the stuff you drop down with was the stuff you had on your prospect. There was no way to get extra stuff. This has been changed. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Now you can basically bring unlimited items to the prospect. So back in the days when this wasn't a thing yet, you really had to think like, okay, what am I gonna bring down, what I'm gonna use. And initially you only had 10 slots in the drop pod. So you had your armor, oxygen tank, canteen, a bow, and then you only had 2 slots left. So yeah, you really had to think what you brought down with you. Nowadays you're just like, okay, I'll bring this now, and then once I'm planet side, I build an orbital exchange interface, then I'll call down the rest. So now you can also like send up your stuff, your equipment to the station, repair it there, and call it back down. Things have become a lot easier over time. Alright, have to lurk a bit now. Nice chatting with you. You're welcome. And thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. There's the door. Come on. There you go. Okay, so back to full carry mode. Let's start dropping off stuff. Coal. Copper. Iron ore. Gold. And aluminum. And platinum. I know I can use the add to stacks. I prefer to do it this way. Oh, you got a new level, huh? Let's see where to put it in. You already have the max food effects. So don't put it in here. It's pulling a card, so it can't jump anyway. So don't have any use for the reduced stamina consumption by jumping. I only put one in to unlock this one. I'll put you in the fall damage reduction. There you go. More copper ore, which you can straight away start smelting. Yeah, nice amount of copper we have now. Good, good. Ooh, a lot of iron ore though. I don't think I can store it all. Oh well, we'll just make some steel bloom with it. More platinum, titanium, aluminum. And start making the, what do we call it, steel bloom. Can I? Yep. Can put in the second stack. Yeah, they're not gonna work. I'm gonna need a third stack. Okay, so have a full stack of coal. The processor is full, so I'll make it in the mortar and pestle here. See if we can check the rest in here. Nope. So this last 150 iron ore we're just gonna smelt. $300 steel bloom being crafted though. That ain't bad. Okay, we'll bring the mount in the pen. There you go. And then we go take a nap. And then we can start working on shotgun ammo. There you go. This one's still pulling from the first biofuel tank. Doesn't work for generators for some reason, but it does work for the biofuel fireplace. And let's actually repair the pickaxe. It's down to 36%. So, oh yeah, I'm crafting steel bloom. So I'm crafting. So let's quickly pet our animals. So they get this a little bit of extra shared experience. Mr. Wolf, did you get a level? You got 2 levels. Okay, max damage. 6 levels to go. I can put 2 in each of these. Or I'm gonna put 3 in here and 1 in each of those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Chance to apply slow on hit. Oh, 20. I'm gonna go to 25 then maybe. Ah, I'm down for that. Don't get me wrong. More health. I don't want you to die if, which is something that shouldn't happen, but if you get attacked up here, don't want them to die. Alrighty, any eggs? 7 eggs. Let's put them away. And there's the eggs. So, shotgun ammo. No, which we make in here. I always forget. So we need casing. Give me like 100 copper ingots. I'm gonna need more epoxy as well though. So, I have a bunch of sticks in here. Okay.
I can make 500 tree sap, 400 plus 200 sulfur for a stack of epoxy. Let's start 4, 5. So I'm gonna need more sticks then. Just to be safe. Let's make another 2000 sticks, why not? This one finished? Yes. So what should we throw in then? Actually, let's smelt some more iron. I'm gonna need more cupboards anyway, so smelt more iron. Gonna need 200 sulfur to go in here. Cool. Exactly enough slots. And then the steel bloom I can throw in the furnace. This is gonna make the 3 saps. 500 coming up, so I'm gonna need like 1200 more sticks. It's gonna take some time. Alrighty. I know I could use a tusk for 400 crushed bone for 100 epoxy. Well, let's wait for with that a little bit. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down some trees. We have the localized terraforming device anyway, so don't care about the trees. Lumberjack 4, cut down 1000 trees. By the way, the melee attack speed also works for tree cutting. Food buffs. Always nice. And we'll take down this one. I have like over 1000 wood already. Yeah. Since we're cutting down wood, I could as well grab this stump here. Still have plenty of slots free, so cut down the small trees with an axe for more yield compared to picking them up by hand. Alrighty. Let's go back to base. Drop off the wood and the sticks. How far along are you? Ah, cool, I can already craft. And that's drop off the wood. Grab sticks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1300. Cool, I can make 400 more tree sap, so let's also grab 200 sulfur. I'm gonna have to go for sulfur soon. This can go here, and I can actually make 500 casings. Then when we have the casings, I'm not going for the explosive shells, by the way. Nope, not gonna happen. Um, didn't I have cheaper bulk crafting? Yes, here. The reason I'm not going for it is they tank your frame rate hard, real hard. Okay, so for 512 gauge buckshot shells, I'm gonna need 400 casings. I'm making 500, so that's fine. 400 epoxy, which I don't have yet. 800 copper nails, which I can make. All I need is 80 copper ingots, which I have. 400 gunpowder. Do I have that already? Yes, easily. Oh, I do have 21 buckshot shells. I must have gotten them from some operation or so. They have 400 epoxy. It's gonna take a while. First though, let's make the nails. Quickly drink something. Make more sticks. And I can make more epoxy already. Good, good. Let's grab a couple more stacks of wood. Hey, wrong bench. Sorry. Five, there you go. Three sap and then I can make more concrete mix. That's why what I was making the sticks for. Okay. It's okay. So 400 epoxy, huh? Gonna take a while. This one though. Cement mix being crafted. Like 3,000 more sticks. Can make another stack of tree sap. That would be 300. Let's already grab sulfur. 200. Yeah. Nope. Here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to go and get more sulfur. That's for sure. How you doing? 400 copper nails already. Halfway there on the copper nails. I did not get any extra casings. It's fine. It is fine. More sticks. I can make more tree sap, and when that's done I can make more epoxy. Uh, 3030. They can't all fit in here, so I do have to keep emptying the sticks from there, otherwise when the bench gets full it stops the processing. Oh, almost done. Almost done. There you go. There's the copper nails. There's the second stack of epoxy. Needs 200 more. Make more tree sap. 33 slots. I mean, I can do like so. There's gonna be 22 slots, 18. This will fit. In the meantime, I'll grab the moa and we. Sulfur is with gold, huh? Yeah. I'll just go in there and grab sulfur only. I'll go without food. Just a quick trip. Not looking for a big hole. All I need is sulfur. So. And don't get stuck behind the freaking silica rock. There you go. So now this is without the foods. So I'm not as fast as I could be. Still. Decent fast for the mower. Okay, now this is the big cave template and I have to go to the end. So let's just do it the easy way. Don't care about the gold, I'm here for the sulfur. There's the sulfur. Let's make a bit more speed again. There we go. Needs pickaxe for 50% over encumbrance penalty reduction and combine it then with the watermelon lollipop for another 50% over encumbrance penalty reduction. So no speed penalty for being over encumbered. And then the strawberry hard candy for like 25% more movement speed. So yeah, even when over encumbered you can still move pretty fast. Now you can't feed the mounts candy. Trust me, I've tried. Doesn't work. I was like, can I make my mower even faster by feeding it strawberry hard candy? Doesn't work. A little bit of a pity, because it would have been fun, but... I mean... Right now the mower already has a 1500 movement speed and 2800 sprint speed. Imagine adding 25% here. Would be 6500, would be 3500 sprint speed. Yeah. That would be zooming. Throw that there. Okay, I can now queue the next 1000 sticks. $1900. 2000, so I can make 500. 22. 5 stacks of tree sap. Let's grab 200 sulfur. So we can make the third stack of epoxy. Meanwhile, we can shuffle our modules around again. This would make 700 tree sap. But first we're gonna queue this one. We're almost at 400 tree sap already, so yeah. Cue that, and then we're gonna make more tree sap. And I need like 300 more, and I think I can already cue another stack of tree sap. Yes, I can. So I'm gonna need like 800 more sticks. Cool, exactly. Nice. So let's already grab 200 sulfur then. Check it in there. When these sticks are done, I can make 200 more tree sap. And then I will, with the 200 I have left here and more sulfur, I can make the fourth stack of epoxy. And then we can make ourselves 500 12 gauge buckshot shell. So we can then start start using our shotgun. Actually, I'm already gonna grab the shotgun. There you go. Cue the next stack of tree sap. Hey, already have the tree sap. Cool. Well, let's go then. Hmm, 55. As soon as we have the next stack of epoxy, which we have queued already. Yeah. Cool. And this can be turned into more tree sap. I'll have 200 tree sap spare even. Is this I'm doing? Fine. So let's make ourselves the 500 buckshot shell. Let's see how many extra we get though. For we do have the talent. That should grant us like what, 5% chance? So on 500 I would expect like 25 extra ammo. Now on a game like Valheim, you actually hear it when you get the extra item crafted. Here you do not hear, you don't hear it, but it's fine. But since we are gonna have our ammo now, it does mean that we can start running Thumper as well, and that's gonna be fun. Let's quickly make some more chocolate cake. Fastest way to get the pieces is, hey, my stool is gone. I had a little stool here. Rustic stool. Oh well. We just make a new one then. So normally if you place down a chocolate cake, you have to like pick up the pieces one by one. And you'll end up with an empty plate which you have to destroy, hit it with a pickaxe or axe or something. Faster way to grab the pieces and to not stay to not get this plate. This. As soon as you pick it up from the overflow bag, it automatically turns into cake pieces. There you go. Fill up here. Well, you can go back there. How's my ammo going? It's going. So far I have 5 extra. Chance wise, 5% chance I should have more, but
We only have 5 so far. Okay, that's fine. Already grab one of these. Good. There's a shotgun. Put this one in my inventory. Where shall we run the thumper first? Also, wind turbine for the thumper. We can do 5 copper, 5 gold, 25 aluminum. We got 20 spare. Eh. Fine though. Hey, it's free ammo, so. Okay, wind turbine to power the thumper. Let's go do a thumper. I can do the cave in F2. Like run thumper here. It should. Let's see. Not sure how deep the cave is though. Let's go down the other side actually. Because like the thumper has about a map grid diameter. I'll just run it at the entrance or close as possible to the entrance of the cave. Then it should cover about the entire cave. Actually, you know, I have candy for a reason. There we go. And don't jump in the river, cause that is gonna slow you down. Okay. Thumper. I'm gonna cover a decent amount there. Could I bring it closer? You can't put it in the water. Yeah, then I would have to put it on top there. I'm not sure. Can I even get there? I'd have to. Yeah. Let's go from that side. You know, it's fine like so. Wind turbine in a place where it isn't being blocked. Is it going to be blocked by trees? Nope. Trees don't count. Good. Shield on the back for some extra protection. Fighting 1500, 1750, actually you need 1500, so... Oh yeah, I forgot about those worms. We can... Oh, land shark coming up. He's gonna spit. Not this time, he's actually... Hey, oh, he's down.
To counteract the effect of worms, use one of these. Grab this, cause why not? Land sharks aren't that hard if you know how to defeat them. The most important thing with the land sharks is don't give them time to dive. Because as soon as they dive, then you have to keep moving in order to not get hit by their lunging attack. And if they're still above ground, you can wait and aim, wait for them to spit, and then you can shoot them in the face. Now, as soon as the first one dives, it does mean that you have to like start moving, so you can't really wait for the next one to. Right, there you are. Bye. He ate my arrow. But yeah, the first one dies, and the second one you have to sit still in order to land shark, in order to shoot him in the face. But as soon as you stand still, you're gonna get hit by the lunging attack, by the diving attack. Now this poison should not have happened because of anti-poison pill. Meh. It's not really poison as such as bacteria, huh? I do have antibacterial stuff, don't I? That's parasitic. Yeah, potential antibacterial. So let's see if we get another land shark and he's gonna spit at me. Let's see if the blue pill prevents me from getting any damage at all, any affliction. Oh, this was the... Where's the land shark? Here it is. Grab this. Leave the rest. Yeah, if you find yourself in a situation with 2 or 3 land sharks, oh man, you'll be running and bobbing and dodging a lot. Oh, hello. I was a bit too late. There you go. Well, we have the no passage. We have the green pill active anyway, so oh, land shark again. Cool. Why are you gonna pop up there? Reload. Spit at me. Thank you. Still the bacteria stuff. Okay. I'm not over encumbered yet, so how many land sharks is that? 3 so far? 110, so high risk. Oh! Sorry, didn't see you coming. So the more nodes that are going to be regenerated, the higher the risk of running the thumper, the more enemies you get. Especially like the land sharks. I've never had more than 5 land sharks in one thumper run though. 5 has been my max so far. How far along are you? 87%. Oh, hello. Where's your vestige? He didn't give the thing. Oh, they done. Oh, the same as the sandworm. They do the spinny attack. Ooh. There you go. No vestige for you either, unfortunate. I want a juvenile caveworm vestige. Makes for a nice trophy. Yeah, the thump run has completed. Wasn't too hard. Okay, I think my dedicated server... No. Server's still running though. Let's quickly hop back in, cause I do wanna reap the rewards. As in, I'm more like I wanna pick up the thumper. I know my pheromone modules will stop working. Yeah, rewards like I wanna check the regenerated nodes, but I also wanna pick up the thumper and the wind turbine and bring it back to base. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. You're still finished? Yes, you're still finished. Okay. Yeah, I've been having fun here. Hey, we got ourselves a vestige. Yay. And my inventory is all messed up. Ah, well. It's fine. I'll fix it when I'm back at base. There you. Forza Motorsport's been cooking with their updates recently. Ah. So you got an oh, you got news, eh? Good news, I hope. I brought back the drift track near Mount Fuji. I'm not anywhere near that. But good track. Ah, look. We have ore nodes again. Yay. That's why we did, well, partly why we did the thumper. The other part is just for the fun. My favorite from Forza Motorsport 5. Okay. Ah, computer game. I gotcha, I gotcha. Okay. So, since I did not give the dedicated server time to unload the prospect, it does mean that my pheromone modules are not working for some reason or the other. In order to make them work again, I have to return to character select, wait a minute or so until the dedicated server unloads the prospect from memory, then come back in the game, and then pheromone modules will start working again. Couldn't be bothered. Could not be bothered. So, green pill and blue pill.
don't do anything against the land shark spit. And my water wheels have completely clogged up, so it's a good thing I have the extra solar panels. You go there. You go there. Okay, rearrange inventory. So we start. Crap, I want another cupboard. I want another cupboard. I want an empty cupboard for my inventory rearranging. And I don't have the epoxy for it. Okay. I'll use this one instead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Next row. 4th row. There. See, I need more rows. Let me top off this stuff. Platinum, aluminum, iron, silica. We'll make more animal fat. No, you know what? I'll turn it into spoiled meat. Who cares? There. You can go back there. 6 items. Can I use this as temporary storage? I can. Good. Take all that. Throw this back there. So now my inventory is fixed again. Very annoying, and it definitely started when I got the Holier and Faro suit. What's going on? You're afraid of the lightning? I think so. I think he doesn't like the lightning. The thunder, probably. Yeah. Poor doggy. Oh, there's a red storm here. Wow. You got yourself a skill. I go for more health. Whatever. Okay. Self skill? Not yet. And where's the chicken? There you are. Did you get a skill point? Arthur Fowler? No, you did not. Okay. I was just checking. Indirect lighting from underneath there. It's the same in. Oh, let's actually throw this stuff out. Same here, indirect lighting. And a lot of thunder, lightning and thunder. Multiple forest fires. Shall we brave the storm in a foolish attempt to turn out a forest fire? I mean, it's raining, so you would say Rain should put it out of forest fire, but doesn't always do so, eh? Now I'm on fire. So you can't use the fire extinguisher on yourself. You can, however, use the fire whacker on yourself. Okay, temperature bar bottom left says no more fire there. Good. Get up, get up. There we go. Should actually make myself some more candy. Let's make ourselves some more candy, shall we? Strawberry hard candy. 20 of them coming up. Close the door, I said. Maybe not loud enough. Can we get over there easily? Oh no. Answer. Oh, it's gonna be no. So we do it the slightly less easy way. Oh. This one, please. Thank you. No more fire rounds here. This tree is completely burnt. Let's not use the axe though. Sorry, let's use the axe and not the shotgun to take out this tree. Come on. Yeah. Only visual glitch. So they're still in one piece. That is good. I think we don't have any more fires. That's good. Saves us having to move the localized terraforming device to respawn them trees. Yep. All seems fine. Good. Some charcoal to put away. Actually don't want to put it in here. I'd rather save my slots a little bit. So where shall we throw it? Here? Let's throw it in here. And we can make some more fertilizer with spot plants and dirt. Of course, why not? 300 synthetic enzymes. Not bad, not bad. Let's make some more flour. I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, yeah, there's 80 flour now. Getting rid of this flour here. Wheat, sorry. Is an extra stack. Doesn't stack with the grown by prospector one. At least now we are rid of it. The flour we can throw in there. Q. It's fine like so. Okay. Let's quickly eat, consume some food, and definitely you're gonna have to go out for more stringy meat, eh?
But not right now no more. I'm actually gonna call it for now. Time to go get myself some dinner and such. I'll be back in say an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll be doing a bit more streaming tonight though, so no worries there. In the meantime, I will make sure you won't have to go without Icarus. We'll do a quick raid, so at least you can continue enjoying Icarus. Let's see, English, Dutch, Japanese. Not sure what this language is. Can't even read that. Sure, this is an English one. Let's have a quick look here, shall we? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it for this moment.
Side. Like I ran up to the front door.
So I hope you folks enjoyed
And
watching.
I was like, oh wait.
I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Now, if you did enjoy watching me play, you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Like I said, most likely in a couple of hours again. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. And I hope I will see you folks at end.